Here's okay. What if I gave you this one then? What if I gave you this one? Also, here's another thing. I would gladly shoot somebody in the head if they were saying yes. Like, please do it.
I knew you were gonna go.
Would you not?
Somewhere with that in a second. If someone asked me to shoot them in the head.
Yeah, if somebody was just like, "Hey, by the way, meet me at the mall tomorrow." You know, let's set it up. Let's meet me at the mall tomorrow. I want you to just go there. Everyone else knows you're not going to get arrested. That's just the most convenient place for me to be. I want you to put it in the back of my temple, point it down slightly, and shoot it into my brain. I think I should be doing me a big favor. Thanks, buddy. You want to get arrested? Clean conscious. Would you do it?
I don't think that makes it legal. I think you're still wanted for murder if you do that.
Let's just say in this world it is.
No, I would not kill someone because they wanted me to. She was walking in the wrong direction, of course, but I was sure a nurse would find her later and help. I loved my talks with Mrs. Dawson. She was always so sweet.
I wouldn't have helped either. I'm like, what the fuck? I did what I could. You know what I mean?
So if you directed an old lady,
here I go.
Yeah, well, she goes the opposite fucking direction. I'm like, she'll find it. She'll be all right.
No, she won't.
Yeah, she will. She'll find it.
Direction.
She's probably going for a quick little brisk walk, a little pep talk to herself to get back in the groove. Okay. How Stella got a groove back. That's how I'd say. And she's sitting there murmuring to herself. I'm like, all right, well, I did my best. I'm not gonna mess with that old fucking beehive walking around, dude.
The help shows up eventually. And it's like, why does she keep walking? And Hunter's been like, I've been pointing her to the wrong wings on purpose.
He's gonna see her again, and she's gonna have great calves, big calves.
Hunter, if this was you would like point out the front door of the nursing home to the highway, and it's like it's right across the street, man. Yeah. Just
if I was in a nursing home and some woman was like, "Hello, where am I going?" I would say, "Don't ever talk to me and don't touch me, you old fucking kook," is what I'd say. And I say, "You touch me again, I'll knock your fucking lights out. You hear me, you old bitch?" And she'd say, "What? Oh my God." And if I was, let's say I'm the old man in the situation, right. I'd look at a guy, I'd grab him real tight by his wrist, real tight, and I'd say, "Kill me! Kill me!"
Push me into the road, please.
Throw me. Take me to my room. The guy would take me to my room, and I'd be like, put the bath, fill up the bath. And he's like, okay, you want hot water? I'm like, scalding hot. And he'd fill it up. It's fucking steaming as hell in there. And I'd be like, put me in. He'd put me in, and then I would grab his hand, and I'd put his hand on my face, and I'd say, drown me. And I'd have him put his hand on my face until I was totally submerged. And I'm like, and then he'd be like, I can't. And I'd do it, pussy, kill me. Is what I'd do it. I'd want him to drown me. I'd want him to fucking drown me. Or I would say, give me those pills. I'd say, hey, give me those pills. And I'd take a big thing of the pills, and I would just like slowly drip my shoulders down, and I would just slowly fall asleep in the tub and fucking drown to death.
I like how you had all of that ready.
I think I'll think about it every day. If anybody drops me off at a fucking nursing home, I'm gonna just tell anybody. I'll give you $200. I'll leave $200. Hey, the tooth fairy left you $200 to hit me in the head with a hammer until I die. And I have $200 underneath my pillow. The tooth fairy left something for you.
Here's the question. Yeah. Would you return the favor if you were the young man in that scenario?
No, I don't think I'd kill anybody. But I would, like, maybe, I'm not saying I would, but maybe if I was like, oh, it's kind of hot in here, and I, like, fucking propped open the back door, and I just left it open. I'm like, let's see whatever happens in nature. I'm like,
for for the old geriatric man to wander outside.
Oh, here I go. And I'd be like, well, I didn't see that. And I'd just walk off, and I'd be like, well, if he comes back raised by wolves, and he's worth, staying alive. If not, then that's just what nature wanted, is what I would say.
Raised by wolves at 85 years old.
Exactly. Ho! Ho! Tokyo. That's all I can think of. Tokyo.
That's all I can think about, yeah.
Konnichiwa. So I say, hi-yo.
Funny enough, that's where he said he was going to murder a woman, so what does that tell you? Give them money.
What would you, I'll say it, you know what? Fuck it. I'll say it again. What would you do if you found out that I I killed someone in Japan, and I told you later.
I would quit the podcast. That's what I said.
That is not what you said after the show.
That's literally what I said.
That is not what you said.
It would be terrible optics to continue the show.
No. Here's okay. What if I gave you this one then? What if I gave you this one? I said I'd go up to you. We're at like a Red Robin or something, having dinner, celebrating something, whatever.
Why would we be celebrating at a Red Robin? And I'm like,
more campfire sauce and bottomless fries right here. And I say, I gotta tell you something. He's like, then I'm like leaning in because I don't want to be loud. I'm like, I gotta tell you something. You got to respond back because if you're at the table.
Okay, all right. What is it, Hunter? Is your fries bad? Or are they a little overcooked?
No, the fries couldn't be better. Seriously, the campfire sauce is amazing.
That's good. Hey, I just had a quick question. Why are we celebrating at a Red Robin's?
Isaiah, I did something bad.
What? Took me to Red Robin's for a celebration? I know, but you mean something else?
I strangled a woman on a Japanese train. And guess what? I got away with it. No one knows, only you. All right. But I felt weird. You know, we are celebrating at Red Robin, your favorite restaurant. And I feel like it would only be disrespectful if I didn't tell you this. And I just wanted you to know, no one else knows. I don't think anyone's ever going to find out. Will you continue the show with me? And that's the conundrum I give you. Now, what's your answer? No one knows.
Was the train Japanese or the woman?
Both.
Then I don't know if I can continue. I don't think I can keep I think just culturally, and especially from like a brand safe perspective, I think I have to quit the show. But I won't tell how you on a public transit and you got away with it. You got out of the country.
It was late at night. It was so late.
Okay.
It was so late.
Kind of like a Collateral moment where like Tom Cruise gets shot to death and they just leave him on the train and it's fine.
No, I hit her body.
Oh, on a train.
Not because of it. Because I just put her underneath the bench.
Don't those trains move like really fast?
Oh, extremely fast.
So how'd you hide your body?
I put her under a bench. All right.
It would have to be like a mercy kill. It'd have to be like I would do that if, say, I don't know, we were in like a apocalyptic scenario and someone's like ripped in half, like they're not going to make it, you know, put them down.
If I was on my farm and I was underneath a tractor, would you kill me?
No, absolutely. What do you mean? If you were on your farm, you're underneath a tractor, I'm calling an ambulance.
There's no time, Isaiah. Just
that's not how that works.
Isaiah,
It is 2024. We have there's hospitals you can go to.
I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, I think fine. It's funny in my head because like your legs ran over, like the rest of you's fine.
Yeah, no. In my mind, it's the giant tires on my sternum. It's like almost impossible for me to be talking, but I'm like, end it, Isaiah. I can't end it, please.
For me, okay. For me to shoot you in that scenario, it's got to be like your rib cage down is gone.
Let's say it's not gone, but it's like you can kind of see my gutty works.
We can fix that.
I don't think you can't.
People get there's a name for it, I forget, but you can get amputated from the hips down. Like you can lose your pelvis and still be okay.
I wouldn't want that life, dude. If I don't have my cock, balls, and asshole, there's no way. I would say, Isaiah, I don't have my cock anymore, or my balls, or my asshole. Kill me.
I'd be like, wow, Hunter,
kill
that sucks. You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
If I got to live with no fucking cock, balls, or asshole, I would kill you. That's what I would do. I'd say, are you fucking kidding me? To create circuses, among other things.
Evie told Kurt all about circuses, basically from day one. Circus is a locus, place where several planes of reality converge. Circuses do not occur naturally.
God, I cannot keep this up, dude. I keep thinking of like a fucking clown and like an elephant on a ball and stuff like that. I'm so fucking stupid. There's like Evie told Kurt about the circuses, and I just think like, hello there, and he's like going around. come inside. Look at the whoosh, like an elephant and all kinds of like a bear on a ball, like rolling around a deal.
A trapeze act.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's funny to imagine that she's like, well, we were in the breeding programs. Do you want me to tell you about it? And then Hunter's just like talking to this woman, and in his mind's like,
well, I would just be, well, she'd be saying all this stuff. It's like it's different planes of existence, and then I look at her and I'm like, I have like glasses on, I take them off, and I'm just like, but what of the clowns?
No, you have a clown nose on, and anytime that she says something traumatic, you honk it. Yeah. Okay, let's flip the script. What happens if I'm under the tractor?
Go ahead and ask me like however you would ask me to do it.
Right. Hunter, if you and I were out at my house and I had a tractor, piece of equipment, whatever, follow me, and I was like flattened from the hips down.
I would have done it already. See.
What if I'm like, no, I think I can live. I think they can cut me off.
Well, the gut, you'd be dead. So I would just be like, he asked me to do it.
even look, I'd say, look at him. I think I can make it. I have
and then people would come up and they'd be like, well, how do we know? I'd be like, well, what did I do? Drive a tractor on top of him after I fucking shot him in the head? I'm like, no, he's my buddy. He's in pain. I put him down. There's no life to live. Look at his asshole. Like then the camera would like people would look over, and then people would look over. And they'd see your asshole prolapsed out, squashed like a bug, and I'm like, what kind of life is that? He doesn't want to live like that.
Okay,
and then you know how you're like, I would make sure your family's taken care of. Then they'd sit there, and I would hoard I would not give Kayla any rights to anything.
Oh, okay.
And I'd be like, listen, I had business with your husband, but not particularly you. Okay. And I would keep the gun and I would keep the bullet casing that I killed you with, and I would do like a Brokeback Mountain thing. And then to Brokeback Mountain, when he like has the shirt of the guy that he loved, I'd look at it and I would like, I'd be like, Isaiah, you son of a bitch, like that. So you would kill me and leave Kayla to rot. You would leave my family to just fend for themselves. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a traumatic thing. I'm not thinking clearly. Yeah, clearly. So, okay, hey, let me put it this way, Hunter. Yeah. I can still do this podcast if I lose my waist down. Right. So, if you shoot me underneath that tractor, your paycheck here is gone. So, now we know they were married. Hunter, what is the appropriate time that Allison can think you're dead before she hooks up with someone in the woods in a life or death scenario? A day. I'd say one full day. I would count me out after a day. If I was gone in the woods for one full day, Isaiah, I'm dead. Like there's no way. I'm 100%. You don't want her to have any like not a crumb of like, oh well, I miss him or I'm heartbroken. Or I have a feeling that she would miss me, but at the same time, I'm gone. I'm bug fodder at this time, at this point. Like the worms are eating me. Like I'm like, you get you is what I would say. Cause I'm gone 100%. I would even say 10 hours alone in the woods. If you haven't seen me, I'm gone. 10 hours. I mean, not even a full half of a day. I would be comfortable being like, I think I'm dead. So after half a day, she's free from the shackles of marriage. I would literally be fine if she's like, I thought you were dead. I'd be like, I thought I was too. like 10 hours is like, oh, I got lost on the GPS. No. 10 hours. There's no reason for me to be in those woods alone. So let alone me. Right. Yeah, I'm gone. 100%. Okay, that's fair. I'd say a week. 1 week. And you'd say, go ahead. I'd say because I'm asking like the level that you're not like, oh, you cheated on me, where it's like, no, you like, I understand you thought I was dead and you thought you were going to die. So you blah, blah, blah. 2 weeks, maybe after, because I think I could skimp by in the woods for a week. I feel like 2 weeks is a reasonable time to assume I'm dead. Probably. That's fair. I mean, that seems like a good timetable. Yeah. In a forest where there's like whistlers or whatever they are, there's like stuff that can kill you actively and there's not like a food source. I think 2 weeks is fine. I think that's the stage where it's like, it's okay. I'm going to change mine. I'm gonna change mine because now I think I'm gonna drop mine to like a solid 45 minutes. Just shy of an hour.
Not even the time it takes to like make a meal.
She's already closed off having sex with somebody else. Yeah, I thought I was dead too, babe. Did you miss me at least? She's like, no. Okay. I love you, baby. You're my everything.
Hunter's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And it's like, well, too long. It's
I would
time.
assume
I'm
that
free.
actually 45. Yeah, I don't think it's not crazy. I feel like that's an appropriate response.
5 minutes isn't crazy. 45 minutes is like I went to dig a cat hole and oh look, there's a river. I'm gonna get some water while I'm at it. That's 45 minutes.
Okay. I mean, I see where you're coming out, but it's still very easy to assume that Hunter could be dead at this time.
Right. Okay.
If I'm alone for any period of time, assume death.
Okay. If you're out of sight it's like a toddler in a grocery store. If he's out of sight for a second, it's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Where's my child? That's what Allison does for me. As soon as I'm gone, she runs hysterically through places and where's my husband? I mean, like I'm hiding in the coat section at a JCPenney. Don't ever do that again. You scared me to death. I'm like, hee.
I was about to go on a date with this handsome gentleman over here.
Sorry to have sex with a guy. I thought you were dead. I'm like, hey, no, I'm not dead. I love you.
Just in a JCPenney. All right.
Like, I'm imagining like my wife doing that. Like if I was walking through the house and it was like just an eye of hers, I'd be like, no. We're not going to bed until we talk about that.
Yeah, there's no way. I'd be like, yeah, especially, can you imagine like living on the day normally after that? Like we're like brushing our teeth at night. I'd be like, no, seriously, what the fuck were you doing earlier? It's just a prank. I'm like, well, don't do that. No more.
It's like,
no mas.
What? I'm sorry. Are you a child? Are you?
Yeah, exactly. What are you, a fucking jester? I'm gonna get you a hat with some bells on it, you freak. That's what I'd say.
Put a collar on her. Like, wait, well, that sounded weird, but you know what I meant. Like,
okay.
Okay. I
lost
it. My bad. Okay, take it back. On a train.
Not because yeah, I just put it underneath
don't those
the bench.
Trains move like really fast?
Oh, extremely fast.
So how'd you hide your body?
I put it under a bench. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'll say this with my answer. I'll say this. I'll say, you know what? You might have said, yeah, Hunter, I would have to leave the show. I couldn't work with you anymore. But you said, I think. So for a moment, you were like, well, maybe I can get past this. And that's all I needed, buddy. Friendship secured. Friendship saved. Knowing that.
Did she have it coming?
No, I'd like to think it was a barbaric rage. I almost blacked out. I always hate that. In those crime documentaries, I blacked out. Bullshit.
Well, that's a cope. That's what like OJ said and stuff like that, right?
I didn't know what happened. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Well, hold on. Did just like Harry and Allison just watch? Were they just there? They didn't care? Like, what was the logistics of you?
I had a long night think. Actually, what if you found out that I strangled someone to death, but it was in self-defense? Like I saw some guy getting ready to stab somebody, right?
Well, that's fine.
He's like, give me your fucking wallet! Whatever like that. And then besides just like knocking him out with a punch, I just go with my bare hands and I strangle him to death.
That's fine. I don't care about that because at that point, like I've thought about this before. If you were in like a self-defense scenario and you were choking someone, you would be afraid that as soon as you quit choking them, they were going to attack and kill you, right?
Okay, let me repurpose the question then really quick.
Okay.
What if I said, I think I saw a guy getting ready to stab somebody to death?
What do you mean by think?
That's what I mean.
What?
That's what
I
really
mean.
throws
Like,
a wrench in the whole operation, doesn't it? What do you mean you said I think? Well, I'm just saying I thought that's what I saw.
One word changes a lot.
It really does. It really does. You're like, well, God, I'm very conflicted by this.
I have several follow-up questions to that statement. I think I honestly don't think, just from knowing you, from hanging out with you, and like, you know, we've been doing this podcast. We've been talking to each other a couple times a week for over a year now. I don't think there is a scenario that you could tell me something that serious and I believe you.
That is not true. You're very gullible. I've done it time and time again.
Well, yeah, I have, but it's taken, like, you've got me a lot of times, but recently I've like wisened up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, dude. Sure.
I don't think if you told me anything serious over like a diagnosis, I would believe you.
I think I would space it out. I think I'm smart enough to space out enough to where I think I'd get you. I think I'd get you again. Also, we should read the story. I keep some of the times I'm just like, just riffing around with my buddies. Fun, huh? Nice. If he goes to Gerald's game route, maybe tie up and left to die. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
I'm curious to see.
I'm excited to get into it.
What if someone's like into furry stuff, right? They want to dress up like furries. And then all of a sudden the guy comes home one day and he's part, like, let's say he wants to be a fox. He's like, he cuts off his arms and replaces them with fox arms. And he's like, welcome. He's like, welcome to the jungle, baby, is what he tells her. And he starts to want to, he medically, surgically manipulates his body to look that of a fox. Would that be, to me, that'd be taking the role play too far. Maybe we might get into some weird body horror stuff. I'm hoping.
I like that you thought all of this out. That would be a fun horror short. Like, it starts out as like a furry thing, but then they're converting themselves into an animal. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
it'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool.
And like full horror, like you get to like a tusk level of like, you know, encasing yourself in the skin. That'd be cool.
I want to see him break his legs to form what like a fox leg would look like breaking his femur.
Oh, that'd be
whatever.
Cool. Yeah,
and he's just like,
you know, me and you could just make stuff like this, right? I mean, we have we have the resources.
Get on. He's like, baby, I'm a saddle. Hop on. Can you imagine saying that to a guy who's like, he looks like a dog and he's on his back? Giddy up, cowgirl.
Dude, me and you should make a short film of just some weird, gross horror stuff. We could pull it off.
I doubt it, dude.
Okay. All right. Well, yep. Terrible idea. Whatever. Anyway. That'd be a really fun grief counselor.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a girl like,
yeah.
And I never saw my dad after that.
My father, he drank and I just think that he'd come home and he'd hit me. Go on.
He's got a sly whistle.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't know how much her death affected me because I started drinking myself, and I just, every time I look in the mirror, all I do is I see him. That must have been hard for you. Dude, grief counselor, the clown grief counselor is sick. That's awesome. That should be a real thing.
Just talking about like her parents' abuse and then when it's a good thing, it goes up, and when it's a bad thing, you go down.
But then I met Kyle.
He's got like blue hair off both sides of his head, and when he gets happy, it goes up. When he gets sad, it goes down.
He has a bunch of theater masks that he puts on for happy and sad faces and stuff. My name's Chim Chim, the grief counselor. Please come in. My name's Boingo McBoingerton, the grief counselor.
The last time you said Chim Chim in a story was related to a monkey. So now imagine he also has like a chimpanzee.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Banana, would you mind giving us our file?
That's what. It's like Patch Adams, but like the way the movie depicted him. Just like, oh, yeah, Robin Williams. Oh. Your parents took advantage of you.
Good morning, domestic abuse. You're free, Jeannie. Robin Williams just swinging in a closet. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's go.
Oh my God.
And I would kill you with a knife.
Here's a crazy idea. What if you killed yourself? Like, what if you just? Because why do I have to be the one to do it?
Because here's the thing. I don't have to forcibly do it to yourself. I don't think I have the gumption. I would need someone to assist me. Could I kill someone else out of pure rage? Probably, but I don't think I could pull the knife or gun on myself.
So you're saying you'd have no problem killing me?
I think if you left me in a state where my cock and balls and asshole are squashed like a bug.
Why do you need the asshole? Why is that a requirement?
I'm sorry. Do you not like a nice morning shit?
You can still, okay, I'm saying that like, okay, I'm
not going to leak into a bag and have that be satisfying,
I get the genitalia because you're young and that's fun and that's like what drives a lot of your thoughts and it'd be frustrating to live without it. Sure. I'm saying like, why does a colostomy bag decide the difference between life or death to you?
I didn't say it was just the colostomy bag. I'm saying it's a collection. If I'm under a tractor, right?
Right.
If I'm under a tractor, and I'm like, and I like lift up my neck a little bit, and I see that my cock, my balls, and my asshole are squashed like a bug. That would drive me to a place where I'm like, you need to put me down.
Okay.
Like a 16-year-old lab. Like, I mean, like, there's no reason.
Okay. For one, how do I explain that to the cops? Right? I
would write a note.
I thought he was dead.
I would write a note.
That does not how that works. And I think if you shot yourself and wrote a note, that'd be fine. If I shoot you and then you write, if you write a note and then I shoot you, that's not going to hold up in court. Also, they called someone to come get the bodies, right?
Well,
like they didn't say that, but surely.
Yeah, I mean, you would assume so, because I was kind of wondering, because they were like being a bit too chill about it. Because I was like, I feel like you guys should be like freaked out, and then you should or at least just like, oh my God, this is horrible. We need to call somebody.
You should be scared. You should be a little.
But maybe that's just, I don't know, implied. Or they're like, I don't know, fuck it, whatever. There it is.
No, let them rot out there. I'm not moving that bird nest again, so they belong to the woods now. That's what I feel like you would do with me. If we were like out somewhere and I died, you'd be like, well, the forest wanted him.
I'd walk up with my flashlight through the forest. I'd see your body separated. Upper half of your face with your upper lip hooked and your bottom lip on the ground. And I do. And I'd just turn around and I'd walk away.
Never tell anyone.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, even your wife was like, have you seen Isaiah? And I
Kayla,
do. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No, I haven't seen anything. You know you shouldn't be up here, right? This is authorized people only. That's what I'd say if I'm up in the broadcast station. You realize that you're not supposed to be here, right?
This is 5 years from now when I build a fire watch on my property, and you find me dead like in my backyard, and then Kayla comes to find you once again at my house, and you're like, you're not supposed to be up here, right?
I'd leave like bits of very good smelling food to attract bears to come and eat your body. To just get rid of all the evidence too. Total mystery.
You killed me in this scenario.
No, you're still dead. But
then why is it evidence? Then why is it evidence?
Well, because I mean, there's a murder.
That was a Freudian slip.
Listen, I wish I would have been the one to do it, but I'm the one. I do. Oh, dang it! That's what I say. I come across your body and I say, darn it. Okay, well. Thank God I have these Twinkies on me. And I drop the Twinkies down, and then the bears start coming.
When you said hostess, I thought you were saying, thank God I have these hosts. Like you have backup host on speed dial.
Yeah, there we go.
I die in a bear-related accident. Yeah.
All right,
hey,
part
Bear,
6.
You want to start? Hey, Bear, do you want to start a podcast? You want to do a show?
I love you, Bear.
So
I say to him immediately. I love you, Bear.
So we have a joke on the show called Bear Traps. I think you're gonna love it.
I don't like that.
I do. Okay. We'll change it just for you, Bear. I love you, Bear.
I love you, Bear. The whole show's just you reading stories and then being like, I love you, Bear.
I love you, Bear. Love you so much. Kind of impressive that he talks, honestly. I mean, that'd be worth calling for that'd be worth listening to the show. Yeah, that he has a bear that talks.
You have a show with a talking bear, but it's like, well, we read scary stories.
That's scary.
The
he does, and then I say, oh my God, that's kind of scary, isn't it, Bear? And he does, oh yeah, it's really scary.
Wow, Bear, that's so cool. I'm so glad you're here. Definitely not that other guy. I'm still rotting in the woods, like right next to the.
Me and Isaiah, we talked about this before the episode. We both followed Kevin Jones back on Twitter. If the story's not good, we're unfucking following him. So Kevin, if this comes out and you're like, well, they're not following me, guess what happened, bro?
Or maybe what happens is wolves come into the nursing home and start terrorizing. Oh my God! There's like tons of wolves in there. Who let these wolves in? You just hear my car skid off. I'll drive the fuck out of there. I ain't staying for that.
You leave the door open.
My grandma has her
pack of wolves.
Exactly, a giant pack of wolves. I'm driving away, speeding away. I look back and I see my grandma's face in the window, and she's like, ah! And she's being fucking torn apart by three young, and I mean hungry pups. You can see their ribs. Their fucking eyes have been eaten out by flies and shit. She's like, dear God, no! That kind of thing.
You feed your grandmother to the wolves.
Okay, no. I didn't feed him. I propped the back door open. Nature took its course. Yeah. Nature took its course. That's what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, come back! Do you think people in this universe though would be excited by a name? You know,
potentially.
They open it up and it's like, Jessica, wow. And then there's some guy who's like, I wonder what mine is. He like opens the envelope, whatever, and it says like jaundice. And he's like, huh?
Jaundice, like the disease.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's looking for people with yellow eyes walking around.
Is your name Jaundice?
Yeah. Hello there, Paul. Yeah, you jaundice, right?
It just means that he's gonna die of jaundice.
Yeah, you will have no love. You're the only soulmate is death, and it's gonna be jaundice. Yeah.
Isn't jaundice just a yellowing of the skin? Can you? I don't think you can die from it.
I thought it was like liver failure.
Condition.
Was it not?
I think jaundice is the yellow skin that's a symptom of liver failure. I think. I'm speaking to someone who acts like he knows. Yeah, it's the discoloration of body tissue resulting from the accumulation of bilirubin. All right, well, I didn't care about all that, but
the accumulation of bilirubin.
You know what?
Is it a bass player?
Yeah, yes.
Why are you yellow? Well, I went to Billy Rubin's concert last night, and he stained me with the funk.
It's Billy Rubin's like a liver enzyme, has to do. It's in your blood.
All right.
But you know what? I like your answer better. This guy's dying because there's tiny little bass players in his blood. That's why it's married to jaundice. How are you making bass noises in a British accent? Okay.
Also, this has got to. I mean, I know that we're fucking 3 paragraphs in. Dad's about to check the fuck out. All right.
I mean, to be fair, we did kind of jump the story for no reason. It was just like, well, in our town, we're told our soulmate.
There's really no reason that we're even that it's British, right?
You start messaging me obscene messages, and you're like, boo. Now, remember the reason I said I think it's British is because a whack is like a term.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The UK, yeah.
Should we just assume that's in England then?
I think we're too far gone to assume otherwise. They're going to get like a chapter in and be like, so as I was leaving Atlanta, and we'll be like, oh, well, too late.
Atlanta, London?
Yes, Atlanta, London. Yep, that's how city.
Where it's cobblestone streets and the best pastries in the world.
Cobblestone. Okay, we got to keep going.
I'm slipping. I would think that he doesn't even have to know. Like, this could be our secret.
He doesn't have to know that Dad has a bullet in his forehead. Okay, look, listen. Back to what I was saying. I can't patch you up if you're ripped up from rib cage down. And I doubt we would have the resources to do that if there was no ambulance police. So if this was like an apocalyptic scenario and you were ripped in half, I would shoot you. Is that what you want?
That's a good enough for me.
Okay.
If I can call the police,
I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, first off, if it's an apocalyptic scenario, then there probably is no police. I'm saying that if
That's what I'm saying.
If I think that under the right circumstances and under the right pressure, I think I could get you to do it. That's what I'm gonna. That's where I'll end it. I don't think it'd be easy. I don't think that. But I think that if I was sitting there,
like I said, if I had no means of getting you to a hospital or like an ambulance or something like that, then I would do it. Yes,
I would sit there and I'd just be looking at you like this. I'd put my hands up and I'd be like, "Oh, shit, Isaiah, don't do it. Do it, Isaiah." Like that, I think it could get you. Hunter, I can't.
I would sit there.
You can't. You're my angel. So I'd say, "You're my angel."
I would sit there. And I would cry with you, and I would pray with you.
Be my
and I would
angel.
pray with you, and then I would shoot you.
Stop saying that. Just kill me, Isaiah. You're trying to talk and stuff. I'm like, stop. Just put a bullet in my head. Put a bullet in my head. That's what I'd say like that. Please. It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Okay,
God.
so,
and then for you to have the gumption to even like visit me in the hospital afterward, I'd be like, you never look at me again. I'd say. The only way that gets justified is if you buy me robot legs, and then somehow I'm able to get my cock, balls, and asshole back.
Okay, you're not getting those 3 things back, but you could get prosthetics. That's what I'm saying. You can still exist. You can still make art. You can still love your
I know
family.
people can. People are braver and stronger than I am. Not me. I'm saying that I know myself enough to know that there's no way.
Hunter, you have a great life without your genitals.
No.
No. Look at this. What if like this is a couple years from now? Okay, what if you had a child, right, during this scenario, and then like you abandon the child? Like, no, I'm not letting you do that just because you want to go in the second.
Abandon the child with no cock, balls, or asshole? What kind of father figure could I be? I can't teach my boy about his father figure, a teacher, a soul, a spirit.
No. Well, yeah. So in this situation, back door is left open. And I just to throw it a little, let's see what nature says. I say that right before I get ready to leave. I fucking I go up to an old man. I fucking grab his pudding out of his hand. I said, "It's mine now." He's like, "My snack pack," and I fucking slap him in the face. And I'm eating his chocolate snack pack. I leave open the door. I'm like, "Let's see what nature has to say," right? And as I'm getting ready to go, I bump my ass into the door to open it because I have my snack pack, and I like look, and I'm like, oh shit! And there's 5 visceral, young, hungry pups that come in with 1 alpha, and I do zoinks, and I get the fuck out of there. That's what I'm saying. So I see it as I'm going out, but I'm like, nature's acted so quickly.
Yeah, but the nature only acted because you left the door open.
No. Nature acted on it. No. Nature acted on its own, and I'm able to, and I have to block out the screams of my grandmother, and I'm blasting Electric Avenue in my car. You know what I mean? We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And I'm driving away and I'm speeding. I'm going like 85 in a residential neighborhood.
Right, of course.
Because I can see my grandma out the window. Hand hitting the fucking window and stuff. She's never been so strong. She almost cracks the window. And I'm like, where was that strength? Well, help me here and there. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? That was hiding somewhere. Good luck with that. So.
And for you to witness all this too, you have to be like 4 feet from the window, not moving, just witnessing it.
My car stalled out front, so I was sitting there trying to start it.
So you could easily, because the door's open. We've established that you could easily walk around.
Well, I'm not being challenged. I'm not being challenged by nature. All right. Once again, I just want to say nature's taking its course.
Right.
I'm not going to interfere with nature.
Women at the nursing home being fed to the pack of wolves that for some reason are right outside the nursing home.
Exactly.
Ready to go.
Exactly. Everyone that is supposed to survive nature will survive, and they'll be better off for it. And nature will be happy too. Those young pups will go, probably bellies full. That's not for me to decide. That's not my fault. That is nature. I'm not going to interfere, right? If you saw a cheetah get grabbed by an alligator, would you dive in to save the cheetah? No, you'd probably say, well, that's nature.
Okay, so all right.
No, I don't think so.
Your son is going to appreciate that I didn't shoot you in the field. Life is a party. were scrawled in red.
I legitimately thought that said "Life is a Highway" for a second, like Pinky was a Rascal Flatts fan.
Life truly is a highway. Life is a highway.
Yeah, during this, like all the blood, like it's funny how cartoonish it continues to be. Like she has organs blown up like balloons tied to chairs.
It's fun.
And then in the corner of the room, just laughs like a road traveling.
I would legitimately say that if there was like a Silence of the
whole
Lambs
band.
kind of scene of like you're a guy going into a basement, like looking for somebody, you know, like those classic scenes where like the cops going down the stairs, like they're all scared and shit.
Yes, yeah.
Gun drawn. They're like look around, and then in the distance, if you just heard,
Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long.
like a weird upbeat song like that that'd be a fuck juxtaposition. Like that'd be really sick. Where are you? Yeah,
There's just bodies everywhere.
Come out! Screaming, she's firing a couple shots. And I'm not a hand, I'm not a hand. That'd be pretty sick. You know what? Fuck it. Rascal Flatts is playing on the back of this right now.
Okay,
That's canon.
Perfect.
That's canon. I think. Okay, well then, what about this? What if you take out your phone and I say, I, Hunter Hancock,
That is definitely not going to hold up in court. That looks like an ISIS beheading video. If I like pull out a phone and make you record on camera and then shoot you on your land under your tractor. Absolutely not.
What if I sat there and I started the video by saying, "Are you recording? Okay, good."
Okay. What if? Why do I need to be the one? You can die yourself. Look, if you get injured,
So you would rather
you are probably going to die. You are going to bleed out.
I think I am going to die. I think I am going to die. But the thing I'm saying is, I'm like, please end my suffering. Please, I can't. So what I'm saying to you is like, I know I'm going to die. So for you to call somebody would do nothing. Like I'm going to die. Please end this for me. That's what I mean. This is a scenario where there's no chance of survival. And even if there was, and I was a person with,
you're
no
saying,
asshole balls or I would stay still.
Okay, look. Okay, let's change this. Let's say this is in a like an infrastructure breakdown, right? Like I can't call an ambulance, right?
Sure.
Because that would be the decision maker. Because if there is a micro percentage of a chance you could live, I would not kill you, right? Even if
I was like Isaiah, I have no point to live. I will resent you for the rest of my life.
No, just because a friend wants to die doesn't mean I grant them that. Because
I would do you that favor.
Do you think that maybe
would I, if my grandma was calling me, if my grandma was calling me, hello? She's on CarPlay. She interrupted my song. I'm fucking pissed. Electric Avenue. Right. I'm pissed. And then in the CarPlay, I'm sitting there and she's like,
Hunter, you need to come back because there's wolves. There's wolves in the nursing home.
And I'm like, huh? I say, what?
There's no...
In the background, you hear,
They're getting close. I think they're outside my door.
I'm like, Grandma, I'm in a really, really bad intercept. The reception is horrible. I'll be back Tuesday, okay?
She take
your
window,
medicine?
Though.
Yeah, well, actually, now in this version, I'm standing at her, looking at her through the window. We're making eye contact through the glass.
Are you there or am I imagining it?
I'm like, I left hours ago. And that's just me actually just watching it. I'm like, it's probably those pills because you took your funny pills, right?
Yeah, I did.
Because you remember you said that they're funny looking?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, I love you, Grandma. Have a safe sleep.
Okay.
Maybe she just sleeps and she gets eaten that way. The wolves come in, rip at her feet.
Oh,
she's
So here's my thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So you in life had an experience with a grandfather, a traumatic experience that involved dogs, right? Yeah. And now in this fantasy that you've put together for yourself of an adjacent
not fantasy, not that's
grandmother.
that's a wrong word. Fantasy is not right.
And
scenario.
Daydream. We'll call
scenario.
In this daydream of yours. You see an adjacent grandparent, a grandmother, in a position of helplessness where she is at a nursing home, one that we know from your mother's own story, your grandfather was placed to in the real world. You imagine a grandmother in that same scenario. And in this scenario, you cause a circumstance that allows them to be consumed by wolves, which are really just adjacent to dogs.
I don't think that is. Am I really to blame?
Do you think that in this fiction you've put together, having a grandparent be mauled by wolves, by something that is not your fault, as you were arguing, but certainly your contribution,
leads to them being killed by dogs, could contribute to your actual grandfather.
I'm not going to take
a dog.
I'm not going to take this line down. It's nature. Natural order is what it is.
In the same way, you could argue that perhaps your grandfather, in his move to kill you, naturally you were barely saved, although still seeing the thing. Almost as if it would be an accident for you to leave the door open, would it not?
Well, no, because it was stuffy in there, and I was doing a good thing. If I would have left a window open, the same thing could happen.
You accidentally, because you didn't mean for it to, led to the wolves coming in and killing your grandmother.
Well,
right?
that's nature.
That's nature. So, but that is an accident then on your part, leaving the door open.
No, because that was intentional. Because there was drafty in there. Because as I said before,
it's funny how even though there
was a group of old people who said,
funny.
"Oh God!" Just let me finish. There was a group of old people, as I said before. I said this in the beginning. A group of old people said,
"Oh God, Hunter, would you be there and could you leave the door open because it's so stuffy?"
I said, "Sure thing, Mrs. Dickinson." And then she gave me her snack pack, and she said, "Here you go. Here's your treat." And I was like, "Oh, thanks. That's nice." And I grabbed the snack pack. I'm eating it. I prop it open because they do that sometimes. Even the workers like, "Yeah, no problem." And that's what happened.
So you're.
Can you imagine your slip says like Turnk or something like that?
Turk?
You get a girl named Turk Brownie.
Is that like the word trunk rearranged?
No, I'm so tired. I'm so tired that in my mind while you were reading, all I thought it was Turk. I started laughing. Turk Brownie.
You want to know the best thing? I typed in Turk to see if that's saying anything, and this was the first image that appeared. It's apparently some YouTube channel.
This is it's instead of a name, it's just this image on the slip. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh man, Mike, lucky you got turned.
You got turned. That's what she looks like. I'm so sleepy.
I am too, God.
This is going to be completely insufferable to everyone.
I know. I'm sorry.
Just randomly Turk.
We're going to get a lot of Turk today, dude.
It's a Turk kind of day.
Mom, Dad, I want you to meet Turk. She doesn't speak human language. She speaks turtle.
Okay, this is my bear trap. This next line is my bear trap. I nodded decisively.
With plaid bow ties.
You know why, Isaiah? Because you are this person.
No.
That's why. That's not a bear trap. That's a mirror. That's a new
What do
thing
you
I'm
mean?
introducing. Mirror.
That's one of the worst things you've ever said to me on the show. What do you mean I'm this person? What do you mean? Explain yourself now.
I'm propping up my mirror is what I'm saying. That's my new bear trap.
How is that me? How?
I could see you be like matching tuxedos, and then you would have a plaid bow tie. I could see it in a heartbeat.
Don't you ever.
Also, I feel like you go to
Compare me
more
to
weddings
Daniel.
than I've ever heard anyone ever go to.
Yeah, because I got like 40 friends who all got married this year, and it's I'm at my limit. They all get one. If they get divorced, I'm not going to the next one or whatever.
I do. I think that's only fair. You get one.
You get one. And guess what? Your spouse dies. Sucks. Not coming to the next one.
You get one. No, I think a death is a restart. That's only fair.
Nope. I've been to too many. I'm over it. What do you mean I'm Daniel? What do you mean I'm this annoying guy that moans and like is like hums at his own jokes that he laughs at?
If I can't, it's not even like remotely sexual. It's like some of it. Well, it is partly, but I just mean that some of it is more so like a nice piss.
There are greater things to life than that.
I mean, there is. I'm just saying that's a large. It'd be the same thing if I was blind. I don't think I could live as a blind man. I'll be honest. I do not think I could do it. People that do that, I'm like, you could survive any amount of torture. I feel like, or being deaf even. I do not bode well with adversity, I guess is what I'm saying.
I can see that clearly. Okay, look, I'm not shooting you. I take it back. Even in the apocalypse, you can bleed. Okay, that's my new take. Yeah, I will pray with you. I will mourn with you. I will watch over Allison and any family you have. I will take care. I will make sure they are taken care of. But I will not kill you.
I think that's extremely selfish, Isaiah. I think that I would sit if I was sitting there and I was like, oh, and you're praying around me, and I was like, it hurts. Kill me. I'm driving away
with an old woman.
I'm driving away. I have to block that out because I saw the wolves come in. I definitely know something bad's going to happen, but I immediately get my mind off of it by blasting.
So now you've seen the wolves come in
on a fucking bingo system. She's on a bingo system for killing ponies. I love it.
A fair system, a lottery, perhaps.
Exactly.
One based on chance.
Heads or tails. Heads or tails.
Well, I don't know what I'm betting on.
Every pony, you stand to lose every pony.
Yeah, that works so good, dude. Now I just imagine Anton, whatever. And it's like he has his face like it superimposed on the horse's face too.
Don't put that quarter in your pocket. That's your lucky quarter. That's your lucky pony. That's your lucky horn.
So anyone else could say that was an accident then, what you were doing. But you won't.
They shouldn't have suggested it. I'm not putting the blame on them, but they should have suggested it.
You won't detail it as an accident because then you have to acknowledge there's a connection between what you also claim to be an accident, your grandfather almost killing you and instead killing your dog, because then that would draw the parallel too closely. I think that the trauma you experienced with your grandfather shooting your dog next to you is leading you to a scenario, a fantasy in which you, by no fault of your own, cause dogs to murder a grandparent. I think that's important, and I think you should talk to someone about that. If it helps
get the conversation moving to where we can get back to this beautiful story that someone in our community, by the way, Isaiah, not that you care, someone crafted for us to read here. That you just seem to be wanting to make this tangent as long as possible.
And I like how now that I've risen a good point, you now deflect the onus onto me that I don't care about.
I just want to say I'm completely lost. Now, I would not continue the show if you were gone.
So in that case, would you think twice before shooting me?
No, I mean, I'd figure it. Oh, I'm thinking selflessly, Isaiah. You know, I'm not thinking about the business. I'm thinking about my friend's suffering.
Because you're such a good friend. Okay.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Okay. All right. I'm going to, can I read
I forgot
the
that we're even
now?
reading a story. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. I'm lost.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know if I can be found.
We're now pulling another non sequitur. We're now reaching somewhere else for you to have a different point. At first, it was me not caring about whoever wrote this story or the story itself. Now it's you saying that you cannot be found with it. I think you're dodging the point.
You talk to me, you say these things, you say, Hunter, what do you think of this scenario? I deeply appreciate your opinion. I give you them. And then you just take it and you run wild with it.
Right.
Isaiah.
So now it's my fault. Now you're turning the gun on me.
At a point, it just gets tiring, doesn't it?
Right, I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay. Well, I think the audience, I think the point's been made very clear to them. I think they will elaborate with that further. I just think that's an interesting parallel that when your mind's given a chance to run, it runs back to that recurring trauma. And I care about you because you're my friend, and I think you should talk to someone. That's all I'm saying.